Okay, today's gonna be an exciting day. Been waiting for this for weeks and weeks. Have my granddaughter and her fiance and my hiking partner. We're gonna go hiking in the mountains, and it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's just turned out beautiful. I've made lunches, and I have Tori and Ty's lunches ready to go too. And of course we have to have our smoothie before we take off. And the smoothie is going to include kale and celery and fresh strawberries. These are organic. And fresh blueberries and banana. And also going to include some things like Activate C. This is a vitamin C complex thing. And then the Shakeables, which is a daily nutrition shake for kids. And I add that, and that makes everything taste wonderful and sweet and good. And are going to enjoy this. Okay, so here we are. We've been planning this for a long time. And introduce yourselves.
I'm Tori Watson.
Hi, my name is Ty Mills.
Okay, so how are you related to me, Tori?
I am Grandpa Rush's granddaughter.
That'd be me. Yeah. And how are you related to this whole thing, Ty?
Who am I now? I'm your fiance.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Santa baby.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're doing better.
Oh my goodness.
So that's Savannah. And she's being dropped off. She's going to stay with Vicky. And Margaret made it over here, yes. That's a good question. What's going on here? Margaret, what's going on here?
Oh, we're fixing to hike to Ravencliff Falls Overlook.
Oh, yeah. And Vicky, what are you going to be doing?
We're gonna go for a walk, me and Savannah.
Okay. Well, this is what we look like before. When we take an after, we'll compare it. Okay. All right, let's go have fun.
All right, so we are traveling all the switchbacks on our way up to the top of the mountain, and soon we will be at Bald Rock.
Anyway, this is Bald Rock, and gonna be an experience. This is so awesome. So that's Table Rock over there. Margaret and I have hiked that mountain, and one of these days, maybe we can get these two to go with us and hike to the top of Table Rock. The app on his phone said that they were edible. And so these girls are trying to eat them.
They're on the borderline of flavorless.
Okay.
And then after a few seconds, they kind of taste like a cleaning solution, like Melaleuca, because it's all plant-based.
Okay. So here's the thing. We're holding this guy personally responsible.
Yep.
It was his app.
Drop dead.
And what's the name of these berries?
That's why I ate
Beauty
them.
berries.
Beauty berries. It's
Beauty
all
berries.
just vanity. Yep, they look good.
Okay, well, here they come. We're going to keep an eye on them. Yes.
All right, Ty, tell us what you have learned about the beauty berry.
We have learned a lot. We have learned that the leaves have an antimicrobial agent that dispels mosquitoes, fire ants, ticks, and deer flies.
So these are the berries that we're talking about.
So we're walking up to Caesar's Head here, and we see this man studying his scriptures. And I thought that was very interesting. So tell us what you're doing.
Well, working on my Sunday school lesson.
Okay.
I'm a Sunday school teacher at Mud Creek Baptist Church in Hendersonville. And just preparing my lesson.
This is an awesome place to prepare a lesson.
It sure is.
Just looking out here, we're at the top of Caesar's Head, and I can't really see very well, but right there is the lake just below Table Rock. On the other side of Table Rock, the highest peak up there is Pinnacle Mountain, and highest fully contained mountain peak in South Carolina. And beyond that is Sassafras Mountain, where Margaret and I hiked a few weeks ago. All right, there they go into the devil's kitchen. We may never see them again. This is for bad people, and sometimes they don't come back.
Who steal things.
Yeah, who steal things. Ooh, it's a long way down. We're doing a video here. Hi, everybody.
We're here.
Yes. Ooh, this is spooky. I mean, this is what happens when you go to the devil's kitchen, and it's almost Halloween. Ooh. Oh, wow, Margaret.
Let's see if I can go around it.
Yeah, let's see.
It's just floating out of that way, guys. It's just...
It's falling.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna let go, see if I've ruined it.
She has magic.
Oh!
Very impressed.
One of the coaches locked the keys in the van with it running.
How did he lose 150?
Hard work, dedication.
Oh, okay. All right.
Taking the stairs.
Yep. Yeah, this may be the last time we see people, so we want to get them recorded.
And like the trees were like this, basically, up in Virginia.
So we're finally here. This is the overlook of Ravencliff Falls. Awesome. No eating the acorns. Yes, no eating the acorns.
That's Piper, and this one's Maisie.
Maybe?
Maisie.
How about that? Interesting. So somebody who knows what's going on needs to tell me what's happening here.
That would be you.
Oh, that's me. Well, we're at this place. There's a lot of trees.
Ravencliff Falls.
Ravencliff Falls Overlook.
Okay,
Overlook.
and what does it overlook?
Ravencliff Falls.
Where are
And
they?
the beautiful leaves.
Oh, and the beautiful leaves. Okay, so the cliff is over here, but we don't think we can actually see the suspension bridge.
No.
We think it's covered up by the trees and stuff. But this is an awesome place to be, and even people from North Carolina appreciate it.
Yep.
Yes, awesome. Right now, yep, I got her right there when she's in the middle of eating a pear. Oh, and what are you two doing?
Eating our snacks.
Yes, awesome.
You.
Oh yeah, and how are those lunches? Who packed those?
This
Who
is my
packed
cameraman.
those? Oh yeah.
Really
the
awesome
cameraman packed them.
Yeah, the
Yes,
cameraman.
it was me. I did a wonderful, fantastic job.
I think
It
so
is
too.
true.
Okay.
We had where I was working then, had a coach.
Okay, so my story is when I think I was about 9 years old, and my buddy Jimmy, my best friend, he was about a year or two younger than me, and we lived in the South Dakota prairie, and we went out into the prairie and found a ditch out there, and we wanted to start a little fire, a little campfire. We had matches, you know, and little kids, boys, they love matches. We started a little campfire, and it was down in this trench, and the fire would get bigger, and it would catch the overhanging dry grass, and I would beat it out. And my friend Jimmy was getting nervous that I was letting it go too far, and I was just trying to show him that I could handle this whole thing. And that fire, it reached the rest of the grass at the top, and as soon as it touched that grass, that wild prairie grass that was tall and all dried out from the summer, I mean, it was like gasoline. And it just took off. And we ran for our lives. We tried to beat it out with our legs and our feet and, you know, stomp it, but we couldn't do it. And we took off. And fire department was called. It burned down acres and acres, almost burnt down a government building. The fire department came out from town, which was 5 miles away. All the neighbors in the neighborhood were out there looking at it. And they didn't know who did it. Hi there. They didn't know who did it, so guess what? We just didn't say anything. And then a girl drives by in her car and she says, "Perry, Mr. Jacob saw you and Jimmy out there. He saw you with his spy glasses," binoculars. And so all of a sudden, I got brave, and I went in and told my mom and dad that I was responsible for that.
You got brave.
Yeah, I knew it was the better part of valor. And anyway, so that's my story, and I got grounded for a week, which was very lenient, I think. But so, Margaret, you just found what?
We found a sassafras plant.
And how do you identify a sassafras?
By the leaves. There are 3 kinds of leaves on each plant, one with a single leaf, one with a double leaf like a mitten, and one with 3 fingers.
And so what happens if you pull them out by the roots?
You get to smell something like root beer.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Yes. And now we've educated everybody.
I learned something new today.
So we got about 2 minutes left at this pace. And look, we're still alive.
Yep.
Surprisingly. So here we are at the end. Yay. So this is Wildcat Wayside. This is where I brought Vicky on our first date. I don't know how many years, 40 some years ago. And we're here now, and we came off the mountain. We made it down the mountain, and so we're gonna take a 1-mile loop. Saying that Vicky and I, when we came here on our very first date, 4 decades and a half ago, it was right in there where we made a little campfire, got the hot dogs going, and then we had a cloud burst and soaked us completely wet. Vicky's hair frizzed up like an afro, and so much for the picnic part. It's Savannah. How you doing? We're back. Vicky, what have you done?
Okay, I made sauerkraut and fruit salad and rice.
Gee whiz. She made all that stuff. And we're gonna have to eat it. Yes, we are. Yay.